Um, you used to have coins or Corgi coins. Do you still have Corgi coins?
I do,
You do.
yes.
Okay. Do you want to explain what Corgi coins are? Just kind of a brief thing.
Yeah. Corgi coins are the currency in my stream, much like a lot of other streams. You get, as a normal viewer, you get one every 5 minutes, and subs get three every 5 minutes. And that doubles on Sundays because sub Sundays. But we use them for like betting. If I will win or lose a league match, which it's pretty much always lose. So if you come bet my stream, bet lose, you'll get money. We do a lot of bank heists. My stream's really into bank heists. We all jump in at the same time. So there'll be like 20, 30 of us doing it at once. So we get a big old pot going. I usually try to jump in on those as well. It's a lot of fun. I we use them for raffles and for giveaways and my personal favorite, and I do this in every stream, especially Tim's stream. Uh, I like saving currency in every stream. And then when someone comes in and they're like, "Oh, coins," and they're like, "Oh wow, look, I have 1,000," then I just drop mine, and I've got like 100,000. I'm like, "What's up?" I like saving my coins and then showing them off and not doing anything with them.
That's the best. Bragging rights.
Yeah,
The bragging
exactly. That's what
rights.
I tell my viewers, and they don't get it. They just want to gamble.
Hey,
I've made them all gambling addicts.
hey, sometimes you got to play to win. Got to play to win. Not probably the best attitude for a gambler, but you know, but play responsibly with the Corgi coin.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The last thing, of course, the most biggest thing on your stream, of course, is your sub button. Your sub button. When was the transition, or when did you decide? Well, I guess you kind of didn't really decide. I mean, you applied, so you had to decide, but at the same
Mhm.
time, when did you say, "Hey, it's ready to get a sub button"? Did you want a sub button? Was that a transition of when you were going for this as a job, or just like, "Oh, I can get a sub button. I'm gonna apply for it because I can get it."
I think it was more of I was just applying for it because I could get it. I was on Team 2G at the time, and Cher and Jeep were, telling me, apply, apply, get it, you can get it, get the sub button, we'll help you get the sub button. And, it wasn't a job for me yet, it was still just a hobby. And I just, why not? I'll do it. And then we got it. It was a really, really simple experience for me. I know a lot of people struggle with the sub button journey, but mine was pretty like cut and paste easy. So
Cut and dry. Hey, it
yeah.
happens. Some people just kind of fall into it. Some people work for it.
Mhm.
So,
I got very, very lucky with mine.
which was going to be my next question. Is there something you can give that people are working towards a sub button that's like their goal in a way, I guess, on Twitch? Is there a way that you could tell them to get a little bit more advanced to maybe get
Uh,
a sub button?
yeah. Consistency really is key. Like everyone's gonna tell you that because it's true. You want to have a set schedule, set number of hours that you stream a month. Um, you want regulars who can vouch for you. You want a community that is good, I guess, in a whole, just good and respectful and caring of each other and of you. Twitch really, really enjoys seeing those kinds of streams and seeing those kinds of communities because having streamers that have bonds with their viewers and have such tight knit communities is a good. I guess it's like you want those people to represent who you have on your sub button like force, I guess.
Hmm.
So making sure that you have everything set in stone of who you want to be and who you want your community to be and what you want to stream and when you want to stream it is very, very, very important. So,
So consistency. Consistency is
yes,
key. Number one rule.
exactly.
Got,
Easily.
got it. Good to keep in mind for me if I ever go back to stream.
You
Gotta,
should.
I should. I go for it for a little bit, and then I'm just like,
I know that feeling. I
yeah.
get you.
It's kind of like working out. Like you get to that third
Yeah.
week, and you're like, I don't need to work out. I'm pumped up already. I'm jacked. And
Mm-hmm.
then,
Exactly. That's literally like literally on the third week right now. I know what you mean. Oh God.
um, okay. So going off of you mentioned Team 2G, and then we'll talk about Twitch being a
Mhm.
job. Not to bring up any drama or anything with Team 2G. Just you being on Team 2G, how did it feel? Did you feel like there was a stigma when you joined Team 2G? Were you ever like nervous because it was more of a well-known group on Twitch? I mean, they were, as you can see, they're very active and they're very vocal at times. So it's like,
Yeah. I was terrified. I mean, at the point when I was brought on, uh, I was a very small streamer. I think I had barely 1,000 followers, something 2,000 maybe. I was very, very small, and everyone else had sub buttons and had like 10, 15, 20 upwards and just 100,000 like viewers, not viewers, followers. It was incredibly daunting. And for the longest time, I didn't really talk to any of the teammates. I didn't feel like I was good enough to communicate with anyone. I felt like that little streamer who was just annoying, and I didn't want anyone to think like, oh, she's just talking to me because she wants a host, you know?
oh,
Um, and it wasn't until like PAX, the first PAX that I went to, PAX East, then I met everyone that I bonded with them and was comfortable talking to everyone. Everything kind of blossomed from there, and then a while down the road, the team kind of died, but that's history.
that is his.
So
Do you feel like it was a good experience though? Like even though with all the, background
yeah, I
going on.
really do. They were really, really good people in that team, and the management was really good. I feel like I learned a lot about business and about streaming and how to make business relationships, how to make relationships with streamers and do dual streams. Just a lot of real life experience that I don't think I would have gotten anywhere else.
Very interesting. Very cool. Of course. Now, of course, the big question. This is the scariest question probably, and this was probably a big life choice here.
Okay.
Twitch. Twitch is your job. First off, how did this even happen? When did you were like, this is gonna be my job. I'm gonna make it my job.
I was still living with my parents when I decided, which was very, very, I think a very good step that I took. I didn't decide for it to be my full-time job like after I'd moved out or something. Um, but yeah, no, it was, I just decided maybe, oh gosh, 5, 6 months after getting my sub button, when I still didn't I didn't even have I didn't have enough sub revenue to like live off of, but I was still decided that I wanted to do it, I guess. Um, Especially after going to PAX and seeing all these other streamers and all these companies and thinking like, well, even if streaming like doesn't work out, there's all these other kind of outlets through Twitch that I could work for or do things with. And I just figured, you know what? I'm here. I'm still living with my parents' house. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'm gonna go for it. And it did work out, thank God.
So it was just something like you were really passionate about. It was just like,
Yeah. The
so
community drew me in. Everyone was just so wonderful and so I don't know. They were just beautiful people in so many different streams, not just my own, just so many different streamers who are such wonderful people and a lot of amazing personalities and viewers on Twitch. And I wanted to continue doing it to meet more of those people and to connect further with the people that I'd already met.
okay, okay. Two things I guess off that. First one is, of course, when somebody wants Twitch to be their job, because I'm sure there's people on here that are like, "Oh, I want Twitch to be my job."
Mhm.
Do you recommend it? Like, do you think they what is like I don't know how to word it. Like, is there a tip that you could give them, or like, is it something that you really say, "Hey, if you really want it, go for it," or be like, be just cautious about, your living situation,
Mhm.
because that all plays a part, of course.
Oh yeah.
This is your revenue. This is how you live. If
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. Like, do you?
No, I get you.
eh,
I get what you're saying. I would definitely I'd be cautious about it. You know, I think it's a very there don't base your Twitch growth off of someone else's. Some people can stream for 2, 3 months and have 150, 200 concurrents, 400, 500 subs all kinds of things. And then there's people who can stream for 3, 4 years and still only have 50, 60 viewers, 200, 300 subs. You never know. So I think make sure that you're in a comfortable living situation. If you have like a part-time job, stream during your off hours, stream when you have time, and slowly build things up. If you were like me and you're still living at home and you don't have bills to worry about, you don't have a living situation to worry about, then yeah, go for it and see where it takes you. But always be cautious and crunch your numbers, crunch your revenue a lot to make sure that you can do it. So.
And then off of that, like now that you're this is your job, do you feel more comfortable? Like, is it weird waking up and be like, oh, I'm gonna go play some video games and for my job for 6 or 8 hours of my day?
Not anymore, no. It's still weird to explain it to people because when I tell people, "Oh yeah, I'm a streamer," they're like, "Ugh." I'm like, "No, I'm not naked. I'm not naked."
Uh,
It happens. It's weird. But no, it's not weird anymore. It's 100% just feels very natural. So I still love it. So
so 5 years down the line, where do you see yourself? Are you still on Twitch? Are you expanding off of Twitch? Are you going to go to YouTube gaming?
oh
Um,
no.
you're
Okay.
you're like, no, not that. What the heck?
Yeah, if like Twitch will still have me in 5 years, I would love to still be a streamer and still be streaming, creating content. I think it'd be really cool to honestly like manage a streaming team as well. I think that's something that I really want to try at some point. Not right now, not within the next like year or two of my life, but definitely down the road. Um, if I feel like I have enough like power, I guess. Because right now I feel like a very small, tiny speck on the windshield of Twitch. So
Networking,
yeah,
network.
exactly. Oh yeah.
It's honestly that is I would say maybe 50%, maybe even more than that of
Oh
Twitch.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
very
easily.
very difficult to do that if
Mhm.
you need to know the right people. But um, the filthiest casuals. What is this? What is going on here? I'm a filthy casual. Is this what? Is that you? Is that me? Is it all of us?
All of us.
It's all.
We're all filthy casuals. I call myself the filthiest of casuals. I actually that I didn't come up with that. That was Logan again. Um, I was looking for a stream title way, way, way back when, and he was, filthy casuals, something that we call each other. People call their gamer friends that all the time. And we called each other that a lot, especially Noah called me that. But I was trying to come up with a stream title, and he was like, "Well, why not like filthy casual?" I'm like, "No, like everyone has that. Like everyone's a filthy casual." He's like, "Well, what if you were the filthiest of casuals?" I was like, "Oh, that's a good idea." And at this point, I didn't know about the filthy casual clothing line, which like blew my mind because I'd already named my stream that for like 6, 7 months. And I was like, "Oh crap!" But I do own like 4 or 5 of their shirts because they're amazing. But I'm not sponsored by them. I wish, maybe one day. But no, it just kind of happened, and I think it fits because even games that I think I'm good at, I'm not good at. I'm like, all right, hold on, guys. We're gonna play The Witcher 3 or Bioshock Infinite. This is my territory, and I'm like, wait, there's an enemy right here. I'm gonna shoot this way. So, it fits. It really does.
I I don't know. Maybe I'm biased. I think you're pretty good at video games, but I think you don't give yourself enough
Thanks.
credit. So,
Maybe I'll get better. Maybe.
but going right off of the filthy casual thing, which is a good thing to ask, is what do you stream now? There's so many League of Legends streamers. It seems that you're
Hmm.
not solely committed to League anymore. But
Yeah, I heavily consider myself a variety streamer now. I do still stream League. It is still a staple for me because I do have a lot of community members who came from League. So usually what I'll do is I'll stream League for like 3 or 4 hours. every stream just to start it off. So I get the ball rolling, get people in who want to play League. So I have a lot of like European viewers who play League, who want to play League. So I start my stream at 11 a.m. and that it works pretty well for them. So we'll play that for a while, and then I will play different kinds of story games. So a lot of single player games. Right now, I'm playing through the remastered versions of the BioShocks. I just finished one. We're gonna jump into two probably on, I don't know, Monday or something like that. But I play a lot of League, a lot of AAA games. We play some Overwatch. We've done a lot of games, a lot of different games.
So there's not like if you went to your stream, it's not like guaranteed that you're gonna see one game for long periods of time. Like you'll focus on the story, but then it's not like you constantly play and play and
Yeah,
play. Besides the
I go
games.
back to The Witcher 3 a lot, but that's just because I'm in love with Geralt. So, but
The the Twilight story. There you go.
please, our love story would be better.
Gotta work the memes in there. It's still better. Oh man. All right. Well, I think you got through it. You got through the first tough part. How do you feel? You
Feeling
nervous?
good, feeling
Doing
good.
good? All right. The next part now. Rapid fire questions, the tough part.
All right, hold on, wait, caffeinated.
All right, here we go. It's just starting off easy here. Hamburger or hot dogs?
Hamburger,
Ice cream or cake?
ice cream,
Pizza or Chinese food?
pizza.
Dang, you're good. 3 for 3 so far. Pirates or ninjas?
Pirates.
Early bird or night owl?
Oh, I'm both. I'm both sometimes. Early bird.
World of Warcraft or RuneScape? Yeah, you didn't play either one, so.
I did play WoW though for a while, so we'll go with WoW.
Well, anime or cartoons?
Anime.
No internet or no cell phone?
No cell phone.
Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? Oh yeah, Lord
Lord
of
of
the
the Rings.
This one is just pretty much what do you call it? Do you call it soda or pop?
Soda.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars. I don't
Uh,
like either, honestly. I'm
oh
sorry.
man, you
I'm
just
sorry.
everybody's freaking out now. They're like, what?
Uh,
Did you at least see the Star Wars, the new Star Wars?
no.
Oh my,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
don't worry, we'll edit it out. We'll just take it out. They'll never know.
I need to watch it. It does look good. I
It's,
need to watch it.
did you watch the older ones?
Like, I mean, in my young haze of watching movies when I was a kid, so like, did I really watch it or was I just kind of like messing around while it was on? So I don't really remember.
Makes sense, makes
I
sense.
asked my roommate what order to watch them in, so I know the order. I can do it.
Pokemon or Digimon?
Pokemon.
iPhone or Android?
Android.
All right, that was it. That was it for the rapid fire questions. Easy
That was
peasy.
you scared me, and those weren't even bad.
Those weren't even bad.
Those were great.
Gotta get more difficult ones now. Jeez, gotta
Oh yeah.
rework them there. One thing that I didn't touch on that we didn't talk about in the interview, which is kind of out of order, I know, but
Mhm.
drawing really quickly here. You draw and you play D&D. Now you draw your D&D characters from what I
Yes.
yes. Um, I'm not gonna go and explain what D&D is. If you don't know what it is, it's pretty much like a pretty much in-person role-playing live action. Well, not really live action,
Dice.
but with dice, yeah. And it determines your kind of actions and what you can do
It's fun.
for
Play.
it is. If you like MMOs, if you like RPGs, I'm sure you love D&D. But you're a pretty good drawer in my opinion. You may
Thanks.
think otherwise, but how did you get into drawing?
That would be my sister Andrea again. She's always been an incredible artist, and I wanted to be just like her when I was a kid. So I figured I had to draw if I wanted to be like Andrea. She's the one who got me into anime as well, so I started drawing in anime style. I got all my friends into it when I was younger, so a lot of my third and fourth grade was really when I started drawing anime. And my best friend, Coach, she also was in school with me, and she did anime, and we'd be the two kids in the back drawing weeaboo stuff, and everyone made fun of us, but we had fun. But yeah, so she got me into drawing with Sailor Moon and all kinds of stuff like that, I guess.
Now,
And
if
I just kept doing it.
like I said, every time I see your Snapchat, I'm like, I wish I could draw like that. I wish I could.
I have a lot to learn. I have a lot to learn. I'm very, very like with video games, I'm very casual with drawing, so
If people wanted to buy your art, can they buy your art or your things you
I've
draw?
never like thought of the only time I sold my art was on Gaia. That's like another I fished and I drew people's characters for fake currency. But it's like I've never like I've had especially since streaming my art, I've had people ask me if they could commission me and I've never like thought about it. But I mean I don't really mind like I could just draw something for free. I don't really care. I just as long as it's interesting, I'll draw it, you know? I don't
So
know.
when
It's no fun to draw for money, especially if you don't like what you're drawing, because then it's going to come out bad and then you're going to feel bad. And you're like, I can't take your money because I did bad on this art.
so when you get like 50 people are like, "Oh, you do this for free, huh?" And then you're like,
Oh God. And then I turned into a jerk. So I'm like, no, your character's ugly. I don't want to draw them.
"Oh man, not good, not good." But if there is down the line, did you think you would start commissioning or just do it for free now and for fun and see where it goes?
I might, you know, but it'd probably be like very limited amount of commissions, I guess. Because I get lazy and I forget. But as it is right now, it's pretty much just for fun. Like I'm drawing all my D&D groups characters for them right now, and I'm not making them give me any money or anything. It's just because I want to draw them. So,
Makes sense. Do you have a favorite D&D character so far that you've created or drew?
oh, Sirwin, I love her so much. She's my half elf witch, and she's just I love her a lot. She's like my baby. I have her entire backstory written out. Like I've just it's like a novel that no one's gonna read that I just wrote just so I can have it.
You could sh
She's only like level 5, but she's beautiful.
Hey, you could share it one day.
I mean, I might. I've been thinking about it because I've talked about it on stream. People are like, what? I want to read it. I'm like, but it's really dumb. But I want to read it. Okay. So
Make
maybe once it's more complete.
make it like a sub goal. Be like, we hit so many subs. There you
Ooh,
go.
400 subs. You can read my shitty writing. Okay. That's 400's too
Uh,
much. Jeez.
an extra perk. That and something else, maybe.
Yeah,
You know.
perk.
But yeah, that was it for the drawing. I thought I'd chime in because I just remembered seeing your Snapchat earlier, and I was like, man, that's really good. And then I forgot about.
That was actually Madame's character.
Oh, there you go. So, how long does it take you to draw a character?
Uh, to sketch out the character depends on how detailed it is. An hour or two, and then maybe another like 30 minutes to an hour to ink it, um, which is like my favorite part. Um, and then coloring, probably maybe another hour or two. So,
So,
but I don't usually sit down and do that all at once. This is like span over maybe like a week because I'm very lazy.
I was gonna say, like, that's 5 hours of your time. You're just like, you have to have the most steady hand if you're just sitting there, like,
Yeah.
drawing.
See, it'd probably be quicker, but I like a lot of the times when I have been drawing lately, it's I'm doing it on stream, so I stop and I talk and I do other weird stuff and I just if I'm sitting down and I'm concentrated by myself with just like music or something drawing, I can speed through it. But that's no fun because then it's nice to take your time, especially if you're working on something you like because it's fun and you don't want to be done with it because then once you're done with it, you're not having fun anymore.
That's true. That's very true. Well, that was it. Not to bring it out of order there with the random questions after the rapid fire, but at this time now, Rachel, I'm going to leave the floor to you. I'm going to shut up and let you do your thing. This time you get to say thank you, shout out whoever you want, and I'll come back once you're all done.
Okay. Um, I guess I'd like to thank the Academy. No. Um, I huge thank you to my amazing fellowship. You guys have helped me through so many bad days, celebrated with me on good days. I have found so many wonderful friendships through streaming and through this community, and I cannot thank you all enough for the support that you show me day in and day out. I wouldn't be able to buy my dogs food or be able to live away from home and chase this dream if it weren't for you guys. Meeting you guys at conventions is so worth it. When you guys send me selfies of your cats or yourself or your food on Snapchat, it's all so wonderful. And you guys are all so wonderful. And I'm so lucky to have you as my community. And I know every streamer is going to say it about their community that they have the best one. But I really do feel like we have one of the best communities on Twitch, and you guys make me feel special and make me feel needed and give me a purpose in life that I didn't know that I had. And I thank you for that every single day. And I love you guys. Mm. Also, Cherry Sauce Clothing, you should totally sponsor me. Thanks.
I like that at the end there. Just it was very sweet, very adorable there. Rachel, thank you so much. These Chalk Talks would not be possible if it wasn't for you guys, the streamers yourself who've come on here, and of course you make it these possible, and your story and everybody's story is always interesting to learn about, how they started in video games, and we talked about a lot of deep stuff. We had a lot of fun. So thank you. I can't say thank you enough.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm
Of
glad we were
course.
finally able to do this.
Yes, I know it's been
Yeah,
on and off.
like a year.
Not really a year.
Oh,
We
probably. Okay.
we did have a day planned, and then I fell through, and then you moved, and then
Yeah.
it happens. It's real life. So
But it happened.
yes, see that's what
We did it.
counts. And that really, honestly, when you can take an hour out of your day, it just means a lot to
I'm
me.
not doing anything. Thank you for having me, really.
Well, thank you. Now we're gonna say goodbye to everybody that's watching, and you keep on streaming, Rachel. In 5 years, maybe we'll come back and do a where are they at now?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Holding you to it. We're gonna do it
Uh,
5 years from now.
5 years, 2021, right?
Ooh,
Right?
that'll be cool.
You'll be like, I'm older now. I'm a veteran on Twitch. I own 3 businesses.
Oh God, the dream.
All right. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye,
Thank
guys.
you.